So this is the 7th grade orchestra playing for us to start off our concert tonight. We're going to have violin players are going to flip-flop right now. They're going to switch between first and second violin. We've been learning both the first violin part and the second violin part with all of our violin students so that they get the chance to see what both of those parts look like. Typically, the first violin part is going to be played in a higher range than the second violin part, so we want to make sure that we're learning the entire instrument. So that's why you see them switching spots, right? Go ahead and switch. There we go. They're so good at listening. So my name is Jenny Allen. I have had the privilege of working with your 7th and 8th grade orchestra students this year. We've had so much fun, and we are so excited to be here on the actual original date that the concert was scheduled. Yes, yes. We have had, oh man, we have had quite the year with weather cancellations and, you know, because you've been the ones that have been like, you know, wanting to come listen to them perform. So 7th grade has 2 more pieces that they're going to play for you tonight, and then the 8th grade is going to play 3 pieces, and then we're going to do 2 pieces combined with the 7th and 8th graders. And then our very last piece, we're going to add even more basses into the mix just because, why not? The bass is cool. So we're going to go ahead and play 2 more pieces for you tonight with the 7th grade. We're off to see The Wizard. And yes, we found this piece because the high school did The Wizard of Oz, and we thought, why not? It'd be kind of fun to learn. So we're going to do that one. And then, thank you. Oh, yes, we're going to play Storm Chaser. And it worked. There's no storm tonight. So we'll finish up our portion of the concert with that. So I'm going to do a little more bragging on these kids before we play the next piece. So some of our 7th and 8th graders up here had all of them actually had the opportunity. Some of them took me up on the opportunity to go to solo and ensemble this year. We had some students that went in December, we had some students that went in April, and we had a couple that chose to do both. They are wearing their bling tonight. They've got their medals. So I would like those students that participated in solo and ensemble this year, either one or both, would you please stand up? Awesome, you can go ahead and have a seat. Every single one of our students that participated earned either a Division I or a Division II, which are the 2 highest ratings that you can receive when you go to solo and ensemble. So I was very proud of them. A lot of hard work went into that. We also had some students that were invited to participate in our MSBOA District 7 Honors Orchestra. Our district, MSBOA is the Michigan School Band and Orchestra Association, which we are a part of. District 7 is through Montcalm County all the way to the Lake Shore. It's like the longest, skinniest little district. Most of them are like Grand Rapids area, mostly Kent County. We are long and skinny to the Lake Shore. So we went and spent an evening for sectionals and worked for about 2.5 hours. We had a rehearsal on a Wednesday night in Mona Shores, so it was a hike for us. And then on that Saturday, we also participated in an all-day rehearsal, got to meet all these other cool kids from the other schools that have orchestra, and we worked with a guest conductor, and then we performed that afternoon. Those students that participated in that honors orchestra, would you please stand as well? So a lot of hard extra work that they put in coming into wind rehearsals to work with on the music and a lot of outside of class practice. So those are the 2 big things. We would have, as many of you know, we would have had a pre-festival concert in February and then a festival performance, which we were actually hosting here. And I will tell you, we were all set up and ready to go. I was here on the snow day getting everything set up with Miss Wolfe and Mr. Chapman and Jackie Carnes. Like everybody was here. We're getting everything set up. Jen Radke was here. Joe Radke was here, middle school band director. We were all here getting things ready to go. And then we got ice and the power went out and everything just was canceled. So if you were able to make it to our informants that we had in our classroom, we were trying to figure out what are we going to do so that we actually get to perform this music. We performed in our classroom and gave you a little bit more information about how festival will work. We are planning, knock on wood, to go next year and have festival again and still have that opportunity for all of these students to be able to go. Some of them will be with the high school orchestra next year, and then we'll go with the 8th grade and the 7th grade as well. So we have one more piece that we're going to be playing with just the 8th grade, Bohemian Rhapsody, one of our favorites. And I'm actually going to sit in and play with the violins today for this one. It's actually more challenging. They were like, please, will you tell them? I'm gonna play with them, but it's more challenging actually for them to play without a conductor. Our listening skills and our counting and everything has to be really that much more honed in as we're playing kind of in a chamber orchestra, watching and listening to each other as we're playing instead of having conductor pointing and telling us this is when you need to come in and giving us that sense of confidence. So we're going to go ahead and finish with the 8th grade orchestra portion of the concert with Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, so we've got two pieces that we're going to be playing combined. The first one that we're going to play is called A Vivaldi School Year. And if you've ever heard of the Vivaldi Four Seasons, even if you don't know the title, you're going to recognize it's on movies and commercials, it's all over the place. So this piece has taken the Vivaldi seasons, spring, fall, winter, autumn. Autumn is the same as fall, sorry about that. And so it's taken the Vivaldi seasons, and kind of mixed in some little tunes that you might hear at other orchestra concerts throughout the school year. So enjoy Vivaldi School Year. I'll step to the side or that will hide me. There we go. So you're in for a treat. This is such a fun piece. This is the attack of the walking basses. Tice Behrens in 8th grade asked me, we heard this piece earlier this year, please can we play this for our spring concert? Okay, sure. And then we started to get a little more creative and invited the high school bass players to join us. And then I thought, I think our 6th grade bass players can handle this too. So, yes, there are 7 stands up here tonight. You are going to see 7 bass players for this piece tonight, and it is so much fun. And we've got some special effects. Once again, thank you to Chris Chapman, Jackie Carnes, Jen Radke for all of the auditorium magic that they make happen. Thank you. I also have a couple of other people that I'd like to say thank you to before we play this last piece, because I don't think I'm able to talk afterwards. Mary Beth Taylor, our principal, thank you for being here tonight and for sitting in with our kids and always for your support. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm not sure if Lauren is still here or not. Lauren Tiffany graduated from Greenville High School in 2018. She just graduated with her music ed degree, and she's looking for an orchestra teaching job. She came back and was helping. She subbed for me. There she is. There's Lauren. Thank you. She helped get our 6th graders tuned up tonight and warmed up before the concert. She sat in and played cello with our 5th graders. It's been such a huge joy to have her come back and share her knowledge and keep our music program going here at Greenville. So thank you very much. With that, we're going to go ahead and play the attack of the walking basses. Wasn't that fun? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can go ahead and sit down. This is our last official, I'm kind of hiding back here behind you guys. This is our last official performance for the middle school orchestra for this school year. We will have more concerts next year, and we are crossing our fingers and hoping that everything goes on as scheduled next year and we don't have any huge snowstorms and ice storms and power outages. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. You can tell the energy up here when we actually do get to perform is just, it's so much fun for us to be able to show you everything that we've learned this year. Thank you so much for coming.